Number 8 on my list of biggest mistakes I see sales managers make is listening to your reps' issues or problems and not doing anything about it. I used to be the king of this. And the reason I was the king of it is because I thought I had all the answers and nobody else had any. And when people would come to me with issues or problems they were having, I would say, well, here's what I did to do that. Here's the process that we have in place, which they were doing. Just go do that and you're going to be fine. And I kind of brushed them aside. And if I had reps that kept asking questions or kept doing this, I look at it as they were complaining or they were a negative rep, and I just didn't think much about it. But here's what started to happen, which is they would go do something, almost behind my back, in order to make something better for the situation that they were in. And then they would succeed. I mean, I was proven wrong 2 or 3 times before I looked at it and said, now wait a second. If somebody's coming to me, instead of getting frustrated, why don't I ask them questions and get to see what the real problem is? And do they have a way of doing it, or can I help them solve the problem? The process I had in place a year ago may not be the best thing right now. Things change. And I heard a podcast that I've written about a couple times, but it's like, do you get furious or do you get curious, when there's a problem? And here's what I'd say, because I have people that I coach that have this issue too, right? They come to me with, oh, this rep's negative or this rep's this. And when I ask them a couple questions, they're like, well, maybe they do have a point. But I'll leave you with this. Do you want the type of culture where people are coming to you with questions, with solutions that are making things better, and that you can elevate that person by having them train the rest of the team? Or do you want the type of questions where they think, hey, if I have an issue or I have a problem, I'm almost wasting my time bringing it to my manager because he's just going to give me the company line or what he's always said. I know me. I would rather have the curious reps. I've found that the people that ask questions, the people that are curious about processes, they always are the best reps, and that's always going to make the best team. Don't get furious, get curious. Do not ignore your team's problem. Figure out what you can do to help and what their ideas are to make it better.